Hey everybody, it's Heather Kaye, your starving vegan. No, I'm the baby vegan. My name is Heather Kaye. I just want to introduce you to a recipe I found last night. I had a bunch of mushrooms. The mushrooms were on sale. I had to go out and buy onions because I didn't know if I had an onion. And that's why I say I'm starving, because like, you're going to take cooking advice from me? Well, I'm trying to learn. I actually got a little bit of a head start because I don't know how to link videos together to make it all one, like, combined one. So it's going to be part A of me cooking it, and then part B of me tasting it because I'm hungry. That's why I said I should have called myself the starving vegan instead of the baby vegan. Today's recipe is called Barley Risotto, and I got this online. I think it's meals that you struggle because, you know what? I really like barley. I like it in a stew. And, of course, I used to have it in beef stew, but being vegan, I don't have beef stew anymore. But I just like barley in stew. And like I said, I found out that all I had to do to learn how to cook was maybe pay attention to some videos, buy the ingredients, and start cooking. So anyway, so this is what you call barley risotto. And I'm going to leave the recipe in the information page. It wasn't my recipe. It's from Struggle Meals, so I'm going to give them credit to that. So, and I did make it vegan because it's asking for a 1/4 cup of butter. That's a little too high. I can hear it in the background. And you can use vegetable oil. And like I said, a 1/4 cup would be a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Hello. And then it says a 1/3 cup of chicken stock, which I have veggie broth. 3 cups of broth would be 750 mils. And this is 900, so it's more than what I need. And for this recipe, when I read it, it says heat the butter, in this case the vegetable oil, in a saucepan. In a separate sauce, heat the chicken and the stock. Oh, heat the chicken stock. Okay, so I don't have chicken stock, so I have that. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit and give this another stir. Because I bought these mushrooms on sale. And when I looked at it, it says that I have to add a 1/2 of a diced onion. And I bought this white onion because white onions is good for stews and soups and stuff. And I didn't know if I had onion. I just wanted to buy one, so I bought a white onion because a white onion doesn't lose its consistency in soups. Well, this isn't a soup, but it's a barley, and I don't know, my logic. I don't know if it's going to work or not, or you can use a regular onion. I think that is up to you what you want to use because I think a regular onion will work. I just didn't think I had one. Excuse me. Getting over that nasty, nasty flu. And then it says 5 ounces of baby bella mushroom sliced. I'm going to need to get some water. And what was so funny about that, baby bella mushrooms. What's a baby bella mushroom? So me, I just happen to have mushrooms. I'm going to have to make another dish after this one. These are the mushrooms that didn't make it in. When I weighed a bowl of mushrooms, which was this size bowl here, heaping, it was actually 7.5 ounces. So close enough for me, kind of like use what you got. You're either going to put in 5 ounces, which like I said, I was curious because, come on, do you know if that is how many ounces of mushrooms that is? Do you? So I have a scale. So what I did, I put it on there and I zeroed it out, and that's how I knew that that bowl was 7.5 ounces. And I figured I'm going to make this for another vegan meal after this video. So anyway, so I have that cooking over there. I'm just going to check on it. It seems awful watered. You know what? I'm going to have to read this to you because I'm learning as I go. Remember? Baby vegan, you guys got to help me. Or you guys got to recognize that I'm learning here. And it's not easy for me. So I heated the chicken stock, which is veggie stock, because I'm just reading. I should have actually, in my recipe, when I fix this up, when I put it in the link below, it's going to have the vegan version. You add the onion and mushroom and garlic. And then what I did is I got 2 cloves of garlic. And look what I got at a discount store, this little garlic thing. I paid 50 cents for that. And of course, the garlic I got is starting to like have a life of its own. I know this won't grow because it's genetically modified. But a friend of mine gave me garlic. That's real garlic. There's a difference. This is the one I bought in the grocery store, and this is the one the friend gave me out of his garden. It still has roots. If I can hang on to that, I'm going to try to grow that. I don't want to eat it because I want to stop buying this and have this myself. So I do have some of that growing in my garden, but last year I killed it. I don't know how I'm the president of any garden society, but I'm trying. So I believe in buying the right tools for the job. So I looked everywhere for that, and I was so happy the day I found it. Made my day. So I have that cooking. So what I did, I also bought, now I did pay full price for this. It's dirty because I already did the garlic. It said to chop the garlic, but I just want to give this a try. And it's a little dirty, but I just put it all in there and squeeze it in there, and I put that into the oil with my onions and my mushrooms, which is cooking on the stove. And it appears to be very, very, very soupy. And I'm sorry I don't have another camera to show you that. I'm just kind of explaining. My whole purpose of these videos, being baby vegan, is to kind of talk you through my journey in case there's anybody new out there who might want to try this. And then I might tell you a little bit more than the video I saw it on, like what is 5 ounces. You know, sometimes you have to use what you got. In this case, if you don't know what 5 ounces is, I would say that this here, sliced mushrooms, kind of level. If it's heap and it's 7.5 ounces, that's going to be 5 ounces. So, again, I like to use what I got and try to use some common sense in the making stuff, and don't be so strict to say it has to be 5 ounces. 7.5. I like mushrooms. And then it says you got to cook these until they're soft, which I did think I did see that. So, and it says stir in sage. Guess who doesn't have sage? So I went on the internet and I looked for the alternatives to sage, and it says poultry season, savory, marjoram, and rosemary. So I just so happen to have, that's another basil, I just so happen to have rosemary, and I have poultry season. So what I'm going to do is take the covers off. I even bought whole bay leaves. So I'm still trying to increase my spices. If you can see in this corner, I have a bunch of spices there, but I don't have sage. Go figure. So in the recipe, it says 2 sage leaves. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to add 1/4 teaspoon of each. And it's just going to be this little 1/4 teaspoon. Now these rosemary, it looks like it's, give that a little stir. Oh, and now that I've been talking to you, that I said it looks kind of wet, and it could be wet because I got my mushrooms on sale, so maybe they're getting old, or the fact that I washed them in this water from the wash and I should have dried them. You know, so then it asks for a 1/4 cup of barley. Or not a 1/4 cup, a 1/2 cup. Now, I think I could add a little bit more. It just doesn't seem like it's level. And I don't have very good luck cooking this stuff, so it's a little over. Here's my barley, which is just a generic brand I bought. And I do have a lot of barley, but I don't have it here, so let's give that in there. So there's the 1/4 cup in there. I'm stirring it up. Doesn't seem like a lot of barley. I'll show you the consistency. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to actually take this off the stove and see if I can show you. See that? That's what it looks like. And what the recipe is telling me to do is this going to take 35 minutes. And I'm just going to turn this off because it's saying just add the broth till it covers the barley, and then let it cook, and then just keep adding the broth. Maybe I should keep it on low, keep it warm. That's 35 minutes. Okay. Oh, I'm probably going to spill it. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Okay. So I did exactly what the recipe said, is to take the broth and cover the barley. And it says it's going to cook for 35 minutes, so I'm going to put my timer on. I've got company down here. I'll show you in a second once I get this going. Okay. That's my Bixby saying hi to me. So, which I don't know how to use. So I'm just trying to get 35 minutes on the clock. And it's okay that the timer has already started kind of without me, because it's all good. I find that barley and these things, you have to do it. So I got 35 minutes on my clock, which, ta-da! So I said I was going to show you something. I got 2 ragdoll Himalayans as gifts. This is Lily. Isn't she adorable? She's down here and she's meowing because she's pretty upset that I'm ignoring her. But I'm getting really, really hungry, so I had to get my barley risotto on. I have one more, and I'm going to go get it for you. I think I showed you this on my other videos. This is sunflower. They are not vegan. I made a promise to my son that I wouldn't force my animals to be vegan, but we'll see. I did show you this in the my other recipe or my other videos. So anyway, so I'm putting them down. They're getting a little cranky. I guess I'm not going to be touching food because it touches cats. I probably should wash my hands, but I'm going to be cooking that later. So I'm just going to move that off to the side. And so this whole process is going to take 35 minutes. This is going to be a 2-part video because the next one after this, it's going to be to see how it tastes in 35 minutes. So like I said, I searched the internet for some sage alternatives, and I will be buying sage the next time I'm out. And I just want to recap of this recipe. It's a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 3 cups of chicken stock, and this is okay that this comes in 900 mils, which is 750, so it's a little bit more. Not quite a cup more because 1,000 would be 4 cups. So this is 100 mils under 4 cups, like a 1/4 cup. So I don't have to use that all in my barley. And in this case, I sometimes make my own veggie broth, but I didn't have any ingredients to make it myself. So it says 1/2 of an onion and diced, which I actually bought the biggest onion I could because I love onion. And then it says 5 ounces of mushrooms, and I bought a whole lot of mushrooms on sale. Now I got to make another dish, which is okay because I need to have my meals prepped for healthier eating. And 2 garlics smashed, which you could probably smash them yourself, but I like having kitchen gadgets to do the job because gotta have the right tool to do the job. How are you going to smash a garlic otherwise? And then it says 2 sage leaves chopped, which I didn't have, and as you know, I put in a 1/4 teaspoon of rosemary. And I just buy the things at random because I have no idea. But I said I got to get familiar with spices, and I'm going to try to grow my own today. And basil, which, I didn't use basil. I'm just showing you what I had because I put them all out saying one of these should be used as an alternative. That's what I'm liking about the internet. They show you things. But they said poultry seasoning, which is what this is. So the reason why they want sage is because it's the earthy component of it mixes well with the mushrooms. And so this here is the alternatives to sage, which I chose 2. I could have just used any one. So I'm the kind of girl that you use what you got. If you only have one, just use one. And if it doesn't say 2 leaves, you know, I would say like 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon. Just depends on how much you like spices and stuff like that. And then 1/2 cup of barley. And when I looked at the video the first time, I was going to put in 1/2 bag. So I'm glad I was able to find a recipe for this because it wouldn't have could have been disaster. And this is why, like when I'm cooking my food, I get very upset when it doesn't turn out. That's why this is a 2-part. Will this turn out or not? Will she eat it? Yes or no? So anyway, so we did what we did is we heated the broth in the pot and we sauteed the mushrooms, the onion, and the garlic. And that was about it. So we're adding we stirred in this, the spices and the barley, and we're going to add 1 cup of stock and simmer until the liquid is absorbed. Well, you know what? Right now it's not simmering. I'm going to add another cup because it went down too fast. Not a cup, another scoop. See why I'm the baby vegan? I am just so struggling. Everybody on YouTube makes it look so easy. It's not. I had to chop the onion, chop the mushrooms. I had this going on the stove. It wasn't timed right. I started without the video. It's okay because I'm baby vegan and I'm trying to teach myself and I'm bringing you along the journey. Hopefully maybe somebody new out there would think that maybe my videos are a little bit more informational because I don't know what I'm doing. And I fully admit it. So it says, continue adding the stock a quarter cup at a time, allowing each amount of liquid to absorb before adding more. Now that didn't absorb before I added more. Continue until all the stock is used and the barley is done cooking, about 35 minutes. Well, that was only 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed my video. I don't know if it's going to turn out. The recipe looked delicious. Barley risotto. It was better than real risotto, according to the guy. And I don't know the guy's name because I was trying to look it up. The one who does the struggle meals online. He actually had a white bean chili and a barley salad. And I think I'm going to try those too because like I've been buying beans and lentils lately. And a lot of things you got to soak overnight. I kind of like this package. Like, I'm not one person to eat beans, but if you want to be vegan, you're going to have to learn how to eat beans and lentils. So, and I don't mind beans, and I really do like lentils. So this here is some kind of ultimate mix. And I thought that looked like fun, so I thought that would make an interesting dish. And it has some beans and lentils in there, and it has dark beans. And so every time I go to the store, I try to pick up a different one, so that when a recipe comes up, I might have the ingredient to do the job. Just like this, I didn't need any green onion, but I have it in water because I was getting a little bit flimsy, and it feels really, it actually brought it back to life. So what I will do is cut those off. I do have some green onion growing over there in my free garden. And so these already have roots on them. So when I'm going to leave it in this until I'm ready to cook it. And hopefully this won't grow flowers like my other one did over there. I'm growing green onion and I could see a flower on it. So, and I think I went too far with that because I don't know if you're supposed to trim it or something, but I'm going to do my research on that, and I'll let you know about my free garden on another video, and maybe when I'm ready to cut that one down, I'll make a video and show you. So hopefully you like what you see. I know this video is a little on the long side. My apologies. I'm really talkative. But what I'd like for you to do is, if you like, follow me on my journey, like watching me struggle, watch me become baby vegan to a vegan and not be the starving vegan, because I really am hungry. I've been living on English muffins and peanut butter. So I ate that for like 2 weeks, and I had popcorn one night for supper, and that was funny because I burnt my leg and popcorn went everywhere, and the kittens, now they eat human food. All the popcorn, I was too sick to pick it up, and they ate it. So, and I do post daily the adventures of Lily and Sunflower, and I've been asked to do Instagram, and I've been asked to have their own Facebook site, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. They're just adorable. So anyways, press like, subscribe, follow me along to see if I'm going to eat this or not, it's going to work or not, because I saw it on YouTube. Anything online, YouTube is real. So anyways, see you soon.